What up, y'all? Sorry if it's noisy, but we headed out to the lake right now. Headed to a lake I've never been to, so fingers crossed. But yeah, I've never even been down this road before, this highway. But we just passed through Wickenburg, and we're headed to Lake Alamo. It's supposed to be really good for crappie fishing, so that's what I'm headed there for. It's supposed to be good for bass too, but I mean, whatever we get, we get. Well, we're gonna target crappie. Do some night fishing, actually, on the kayak, in the rain and thunderstorms. So this should be interesting. I'm gonna sleep on the kayak and set my bite alarms on my fishing rods so that they go crazy when they get a fish or whatever. And I'm just gonna try to pass out on my kayak out in the middle of the lake. I'm gonna anchor up somewhere that's semi-safe, you know, but I'm not gonna be on shore. I'm gonna be in the middle of the water, anchored up on my kayak, and I'm gonna go to bed. I brought a pillow, like, we gonna try it. I'm just gonna lay back, have my rods in the water, and hopefully they wake me up. Hopefully they wake me up, and that means we gotta fish. But let's see what happens. What up, y'all? We made it. We out here. It's rainy, it's wavy. I'm not sure if this was such a good idea. We got plastic on everything. I got plastic on my camera. I don't know if this is a good idea, but we gonna make it happen. It's supposed to sprinkle for probably about 4 or 5 hours, and it's just a light sprinkle, but it's pretty wavy, and you know, just not the most ideal conditions to be out here. And one thing I did notice on the way out here is my kayak anchor setup needs to be repaired. It wasn't completely broken, but I mean, now that I'm out here, it's broken. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We might be able to make it. It might be able to work for the night, but I might have to go pull ashore and fix it real quick. So yeah, this is kind of a bad idea, but oh well. I'm not really worried about anything other than just the my phone and everything getting wet, but I got it kind of set up good. I don't think anything's really gonna get wet. Everything's pretty protected. We're gonna try to make it happen though. I'm gonna go ahead and, there's a good spot over here with a lot of like trees sticking out of the water, and I think that's supposed to be really good for crappie. I know it's good for bass, but we're gonna pull up to this spot over here, and we might just call it a night. We might just anchor up and you know, just stay there at that spot all night and fish right there. I don't want to be paddling around in the middle of the night trying to fish, really. I'd rather just anchor up somewhere and bunker up, you know. But should be a fun night no matter what. I got to break out my lights and everything. You got to have lights on your boat or watercraft if you're going to be kayaking or whatever at night on a boat or whatever. So I'll have a light in the front, I'll have a light in the back, and I'll have a light on my head. I think you generally just have to have one, maybe two, but I'm gonna put one on the front and the back, and then I'll have my headlamp so I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, this should be fun. It's kind of cool and chilling out right now already. It'll pick up, it'll chill out, it'll pick up. It's supposed to just kind of be all night, but it looks terrible out here though. It is like pretty funny. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and put my rods in the water right now as I'm coming up over to this spot and just see what happens, you know? So let's go. All right, y'all, got one rod in the water. Got my fish finder in the water. Well, I'm not really gonna use my fish finder. I'm gonna be pretty shallow. I mean, I guess you can, but more so just to see what the depth is.
up here when I'm about to anchor up. I just put a tube on this rod right now, just out of curiosity. But I do got worms, I got corn, so just gonna paddle over here and probably anchor up. It's not really raining now, so that's good. Hopefully it kind of stays that way, to be honest, but I know it's gonna pick up here and there, so. I might actually come over here and check the depth so I can find a spot and then just kind of troll around a little bit while it's still light. I'll be able to troll around in the morning when the sun comes out, but once it gets dark, I'm not really trying to troll around too much. Let's see how like sticky this area is. I'm probably gonna go right through the middle of it and just anchor up in here. There's a kind of open spot. And I'm just gonna come right through. Hopefully I don't get caught up on any of these trees. All right, y'all, we anchored up. It's about 14 feet of water. I literally just seen a fish on the fish finder swim by at about 7 feet. There's a fish that just jumped right here. I think we're in a good spot for the night, to be honest. So, I mean, we're surrounded by these trees that are just sticking up out of the water. We're kind of in an open area. So I'll be able to cast out a little bit this way, and into these, trees a little bit here and there. But we'll catch some fish, I already know it. So let's get started. I'm gonna throw a worm on this other rod. Probably gonna rock a bobber because, maybe not. We'll try some different things, but let's get started, guys. It's really not chilly yet, but I brought a jacket and a beanie for tonight just because it'll get down to about, I think 69 was the projected low for tonight and tomorrow morning. But just wanted to give this tube a try for a little bit. But I'm gonna throw a worm on here in a second. But I think we'll have some luck with a worm, to be honest. But I just wanted to test this out a little bit. I also got my umbrella this trip. I was kind of thinking about using this to protect my phone, and I might still, but right on. So I went ahead and put the umbrella under my phone and stuff, so that'll be better anyway. I'm not really worried about the rain too much. If I get a little rain, I mean, my legs are already kind of soaked, but I'm warm. I got like long johns on, and I got this poncho and stuff. I'm not really worried about it. More so, I'd rather my phone and everything be protected. So we should be good now. Yeah, let's get fishing. Big fish. What was that? What the heck? Went ahead and threw a bobber on that one. It's gonna drift back this way, but I'm gonna kind of jig this one a little bit. Probably fish the bottom. I'm really hoping it doesn't rain that much. My plan wasn't to come out here to go fishing in the rain. My plan was to come out here to go night fishing and sleep on my kayak. The rain just happened to be here. And it didn't really matter what lake I would have went to. The whole state of Arizona is getting kind of bombarded with rain the next like 4 days. But this one seemed the lightest. And I've been wanting to come to this lake for a while. Ooh. Ooh. We're gonna get some fish, y'all. Fish on, baby. Came off. See if I still got a worm. Nope. I need to break out my headlamp. I already can't see shit. One thing I just learned from that fish though, when you do get a fish right here, you probably ought to try to get it in as soon as possible because there's so many sticks that it's bound to get wrapped around one if you let it fight a little bit. What do y'all think my first fish is gonna be here? I'm gonna say bass, but just got another bite. Wind's picking up a little bit. That's a fish, y'all. That's a fish. That's a fish. Catfish, damn it. Right on. Skunks out the boat. Let's get this party started, y'all. Shit. Little cat. Is he bleeding? I think just a little bit. Or am I bleeding? I think I'm bleeding, actually. That sucks. Oh well. Oop. Oh no, I think that was him, but he did poke me. You gotta be careful with them things too. But, alright, y'all, now we got some light out here. Bet you we got a fish on too. It's a fish on. Fish on again. Better not be that same cat. Come on, something different. Hell no. I think it's the same cat. Is it? Actually, it might be a different one. This one looks a little bit smaller. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little bit smaller. Ah, damn, we got a whole family of cats right here, or what? I know there's bigger fish right here. I've been seeing them jump. That's a fish. It's another fish. Fish on, yo. Oh, come on. It's going to be another cat. Oh. Came off. I'm going to drop it back down. Going to have to break out the bug spray here in a minute. They be loving this light. Alright, y'all. We're gonna get this in the water. It's a fish. That's a fish. Got a bass, y'all. Check that shit out. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But this is just a little guy. And he's not hooked bad. So we're gonna let him go.
think that's a smallmouth, actually. I think it's the fact that I dropped that green light in the water. That's supposed to be good for those lights in the water. Supposed to be good for bass, and I think like crappie and bluegill. I'm not sure about catfish, but I know they're supposedly not good for carp. So carp would prefer the shade in the nighttime because they like to hide. They feel more secure, safe. Got a couple fishermen out here. There's one boat off in the distance. There's one boat that left just as I was getting here. The wind just picked up and my anchor came loose. And I just, all of a sudden I started seeing sticks drifting. I'm like, oh shoot. But I think we re-snagged the anchor. And I'm literally sitting, there's a stick right here on the side of the kayak kind of holding it. But I think the anchor's caught as well. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put my jacket on because the wind's kind of picking up, and then I look up and we're freaking drifting. Tokyo drift. What up, y'all? So it's gotten pretty bad. It got windy. It's raining. I started drifting. I just had to pull up on some sticks right here and I tied off on them. I'm gonna just chill out. I'm not even really gonna fish for a while until it calms down again. It's just too crazy, too much going on. But we'll get back with you guys in a few hours probably. All right, y'all, I'm back. That was chaos. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if I have footage of it or not, but I looked up and all of a sudden just trees were going by and I'm like, oh shit. I was just drifting. My anchor was just dragging. My poles were getting caught up in all these trees that are around right here. My outriggers were running into them. Everything was just chaos there for a minute. And my umbrella was like tipping over, falling in the water. I had to like get it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, chaos. But I've been sitting here for about an hour and a half. I got a tree like right behind me on this side that I'm tied up to. And I got a tree right behind me on this side that I'm tied up to. So I'm just staying right here. I've been here for about like an hour and a half. It's just been continually raining. It was a little windy too, but it's just died down. I was sitting here just with a couple ponchos, a poncho on my legs and a poncho on my head and body, and just laying here. But I don't even care. Like, it's not cold. Like, I'm already kind of like wet and whatnot, so it's like whatever. But and I hope my mic is picking up because I got it over here in this umbrella right here. But I mean, whatever. If I have to scrap this video, I'll scrap the video. But I'm gonna get to fishing again. You know, I'm only gonna fish one rod. I got too many trees that are like all around me right here. I can fish out in front of me, but that's it. And I got this umbrella that's like right here in the way. So I'm gonna fish this one rod. I got the green light in the water right now. See if we can get some more fish. I got those 3 or 4 cats earlier, and I got that smallmouth. So hopefully we can get some more bass. Hopefully we can get some crappie. Let's see what happens. I'd like to do a catch and cook as soon as the sun comes out this morning. Well, this morning, I guess it's probably about 9:30 right now, 9:30 p.m. But we're gonna be here all night. You know, I don't care. I'm locked in. So yeah, let's catch some fish. So based on what you can see behind me, I can't really flip the camera or do anything, so this is the only view you get for the rest of the night. Sorry, but Yeah, that's the way it is.
Fish just jump. I'm huddled under the umbrella. I really wouldn't be surprised if we started getting some bites. It seems like when I put that light in the water, fish start jumping. I start seeing more activity. Fish start jumping nearby. So, Just got a bite. Funny because there was a fish that just jumped right here too. Watch me get a fish right here. Fish on, baby. Fish on. Another catfish. It'd be one thing if we were getting cats and they were like big cats. I'd be like, this is cool, you know? But once these little small ones, medium ones, it's like, really? Got that one bass, but he was small too, so I'm like, yeah. That's a fish. Got him. There's a little guy. Oh, he came off. Damn. That's a fish. Is it? What the hell? That's crazy. That's a fish. Baby. Oh no. Feels like a decent fish, actually. Oh, that's a decent fish, y'all. That's a decent fish, y'all. It might not be that great, but compared to these last fish, it's better than that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, we got him, y'all. Sorry, I had to cut this light on to see what the hell I was doing. That's a good fish. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get him off the hook real quick and I'll show you guys. Hi y'all. Here he is. We're keeping this one. He gutted it, but my dog Parker will love it, so
we're gonna take this one home. Or I guess we could cook them up out here for the mill, but the plan is right now to take this one home. This is a pretty good sized cat though, y'all. Look at that. Can't really get me and. Pretty good cat, yo. So I went ahead and gutted it. Figured I'd just get it done while it's raining and whatnot, so I have more time to do fishing when it's not poor weather. But looks like a crime scene on my kayak right now. I got blood everywhere, but I managed to get the hook back, not out of his mouth, but while I was gutting him. But so I'm gonna get this hook back on here. At least we caught something decent. You know, all them small cats and bass, I was like, man, this better not be all I get while I'm here. We got that good one though. I think we'll get some more stuff too, some different stuff after I can move about, but so I thought it was supposed to stop the next like hour or so, but it could be wrong because I don't get great service out here, so I don't know how up to, you know, time it really is, but now it's showing rain until like 3 a.m. So that's like 4 more hours. I don't think it'll get crazy, but I think it will continue to just drizzle like this. So I ended up catching some more cats, just some small and medium ones. The rain just kept pouring down and I started getting sick of it. So I went back to the boat ramp and went and slept in my car for like 2 or 3 hours. And then once the sun was about to start coming up, I went and got back on my kayak and went out the next morning. It was a beautiful morning. Everything was just glass, super calm, beautiful sunrise, but let's get it. Morning, y'all. That was pretty rough last night, I'm not gonna lie. Shouldn't have came out when it was gonna be rainy and windy. But I said, screw it, it's gonna start cooling down. I'm not gonna be able to do it till next summer. So I came out to do it, but yeah, not a good idea. Not a good idea because it got windy and stuff and I was in all them trees and sticks and then my poles, and it was just bad news. But like 1 o'clock rolled around too, and I was getting rained on so much that I was cold. I didn't think I was gonna get cold because it was so warm. Even the water is warm here, but I ended up getting like pretty cold around 1, so I was like, man, screw this. So I went back to the boat ramp and went up to my car and passed out for a couple hours, and now we're back out doing it today. I'm probably just gonna fish till like noon today, see what we can do, but it's beautiful out here. But I'm gonna try a little different today, since I was getting so much catfish, so many catfish last night that I decided to put the bobber back on this one, and I did put worm back on that one, but on this rod I got like a lure on it. Got a few different things I'm gonna try today. I am gonna go back to those sticks and just see if I can get some top water action, just because top water is so cool, but I also want to try one of these guys. And I want to go back to some tubes too. Trying to target crappie again, but so far I haven't seen a crappie. A lot of catfish and a bass, so let's see what we can do. There's a lot of people that camp down here. There's like a few different camp areas up the road. I think everybody just camps up there and then launches their boats in the morning. There are a few boats on the water overnight, but oh, that lure was getting snagged just now.
Coming up on the area that I was anchored last night and all the chaos happened. You can probably get a better view of it now, but I'm just gonna troll slowly along the perimeter of it, like all the sticks over here. It's like a field of sticks. But then there's like little pockets of like openings in it, and I went through it and into like a pocket, and I was fine there until my anchor started dragging. Then I was just going through the sticks. Oh, so bad. Like I said, if I was anchored up somewhere where it wasn't sticky like this, I probably would have been fine. But it was the fact that my rods and everything just kept banging into a stick. You know what I mean? That was a mess. It was chaos. But thinking about going back through here a little bit, just because I know it's good for fishing areas like this. But I don't want to go to the same spot. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just. I'm gonna reel my rods in so I can get in there and then kind of fish it a little bit. It really is a beautiful morning though. The sun and the clouds. I think the chaos of last night has something to do with it as well, but it's all good. So I know this isn't like typically the best condition for a topwater bait, but I want to catch on topwater so bad that I'm just gonna give it a try. All right, y'all. Got snagged up and lost the other one earlier, so we're gonna try this one. I really think I was doing best fishing the bottom, so I should probably get back to doing that. Doesn't want to come in. Oh, it's a fighter for sure. Yeah. Oh my god. It's a fighter for sure. I still haven't even really seen it. It's a good one. Oh, that's a good fish. I think that's a catfish. Oh shit, that's a carp. Nice. Nice. I don't think we can keep that one. But Hell yeah. How's that, y'all? Pretty decent guy. I don't think has to be a length limit. I just Googled it. It says there's no length limit for carp. And I've never eaten a carp. So I think I'm gonna keep it. What should I name him? Fred? He looks like a Fred, huh? Big old Fred. Yeah, let's get you up. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Catfish, bat, smallmouth, carp. Now we just need to get some crappie. After all them catfish last night, I was thinking that's all there was gonna be right here. That's why I was like, I wanted to try a different spot. But I did get that smallmouth, but now we got that carp. Switch spots, paddled up about, I don't know, 100, 150 yards. Alright, y'all. Think I'm gonna go pull up on shore and do a catch and cook. I'm not gonna use any of the fish I caught. Well, I only kept the big cat and the big carp. Threw the other catfish back and the smallmouth. So, gonna go with the backup plan. Still gonna be a good little breakfast though. So, I guess it's not necessarily a catch and cook because I'm not cooking what I caught, but I did catch and I did cook. So. Caught some fish. Bet you will catch more on our way out because we got a bit of a paddle, but we might even catch some right here. I got the rods in the water. But yeah, my plan was to make fish and chips, but I wanted to do it with either crappie or bass, crappie preferably, but yeah, so I'm just gonna take those other fish that we caught home. Oh, my pole's going off right now. Be right back. I have a feeling that's gonna happen multiple times during this catch and cook. I feel like the fishing here is really, really nice actually. And there's a lot of these trees that are just sticking up in the water a lot along this side. I don't really see any on the other side of the lake, but all along this side, there's all trees just everywhere sticking out of the water. And I think fish just flourish through here. But yeah, so don't mind me if I have to run to my rods and see if I got a fish. And who knows, if I get a bass or a crappie or whatever, maybe I'll just go ahead and make, if I'm not already making what my backup plan was. But let's go ahead and get everything out. Keeping an eye on my rods right now because I feel like they keep getting little bites. But all right. Yeah, so the original plan was fish and chips, but the backup plan uses some of the same ingredients and maybe a couple more. But the backup plan is Spam and eggs and a bowl of cereal. So let's get it. I'm gonna go ahead and cook up Spam and eggs. Let's see, where are they? Let's get the little camp stove on. Get some oil in the pan. Good old Spam. You guys like Spam? I always thought Spam was kind of weird, but then I finally tried it and I'm like, it's not bad. I feel like it's like kind of like a canned hot dog, maybe a little better. Go ahead and season it up. All I brought was like lemon pepper, garlic salt, salt, pepper, but whatever. Just a little bit of that. Get the eggs ready. I'll be back to this lake, y'all. I swear, man, the fishing is good. I really want to... I think I need a different rod, to be honest, and a little bit of a different setup to catch crappie. I need more... I probably could bring my travel rod, because that's more of like a light rod. And then use like a small weight, like a real small weight, and some tubes or, you know, whatever. But I mean, as far as the fishing here in general though, fish be jumping like crazy. Like the fish are super active. There's a lot of fish in this lake. Kind of feel like my rod keeps going off or it's getting bites or something. I'm not 100% sure though. It's just the one too, it keeps bouncing a little bit. But man, I feel like if you were out here for, you know, just saying like a whole weekend, like 2 or 3 days camping, you'd be catching all kinds of fish and different kinds of fish too, you know. I mean, I caught catfish, bass, carp. I guarantee you, I mean, you're out here for a couple days, you'll find about everything there is in the state of Arizona. All right, I think that's about good. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these eggs in. Looks like one already kind of cracked a little bit. Get my fork. think I got a little salt too. Yeah, I got a little salt just for the eggs. That was gonna be for my chips, part of the fish and chips. Oh, it smells amazing. I'm so hungry. I ate on the way here, but I'm starving. Food always tastes better when you're outdoors too, though, to me. That's good. And that's done. All right. Now, let's do the cereal. So I got some Special K. This was gonna be the crispiness for the fish with the egg. All right, y'all. What do you think? I got Spam and eggs. Cereal. Can't really tilt that, but cereal. And I also have some fruit. Got some canned mandarin oranges. Hell yeah, y'all. Let's feast. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go into this for this Spam and eggs first. Mmm. I actually have a sauce too. Oh, let me make sure I'm recording. Okay. Nice and hot too. That's awesome. I actually have a sauce too that I was going to use on the fish and chips, but it probably wouldn't be bad with Spam and eggs. It's the McDonald's Special Edition Gold Sauce. And I think they don't have this anymore. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's been sitting in my fridge again for like a couple weeks, saving it for this occasion. And I was going to use it on the fish and chips because I figured with the like fried fish, it'd probably be pretty good. I hear it tastes kind of like Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh, that's good. I'm just gonna pour it in. Kind of tastes like a mix between like a mustard and a barbecue sauce, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and just pour this other one in too. Got quite a bit of Spam and eggs in here. Yeah, so McDonald's Special Edition Gold. Check that out. Oh, just so you guys know too, something nostalgic about my childhood. McDonald's has the Monopoly game right now. So if y'all get that Boardwalk or Park Place, whichever one it is, that nobody ever gets, no, maybe. It's a scam. No, I'm just kidding. But oh, that's really good. So good. Not a bad meal, y'all. Spam is actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not like gourmet or anything, but like for a canned meat, Spam is pretty good. Let's go in on some of the cereal. Something cool to balance it. So good. What's y'all favorite cereal? I think mine is probably Special K. So good.
We feasting out here. Let's go ahead and crack these mandarin oranges. No sugar added. What are they in, water? Yeah, water. I'm gonna go ahead and dump it out though. I'm kind of glad my rods haven't went off. I think it was going off though too, and I think if I was like actually fishing them, like if I go over and fish them here in a minute, watch. What do you want to bet? I think they just need a little action every once in a while. Just a little effort, but there'd be fish right there. These are so good too. You guys like these oranges? Canned mandarin oranges? They're always on point. They're always sweet. So good. Can't go wrong. This is not sponsored, but I sure wouldn't mind it, you know. McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, Arby's, all you guys. But no, but I think it's kind of, it makes it interesting. It's like the new sauce. There's this one sauce coming out. I don't know when. Taco Bell is supposed to be having one where you have to sign a waiver to even get it. It's like a purple sauce, purple pepper sauce or something. But it's supposed to come out this year sometime, I thought. But maybe it's already out. I don't even know about it. But one thing I was thinking about today, do all fish jump like out of the water? Or is that like specific kinds of fish that do that? Because whenever it happens too, I'm never like 100% sure what it is. I mean, sometimes I'm like for sure it's bass because of the lake I'm at or something, but sometimes I'm like, that was kind of like a reddish color or something, but that was so good. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to finish this, y'all. I'm probably just gonna leave it right here. Some animal will come down the way, eat it, or these birds will come pick at it. Oh, I am gonna finish these oranges though. These are kind of hitting the spot. Oh, lost one. I've been here damn near since, 4 o'clock last night. And it was kind of a miserable night, to be honest. But next time I won't come here when it's, or I won't come to a lake night fishing when it's raining and windy. And I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but on a kayak, it's pretty bad, even if it's not that bad. But hell yeah. Hope y'all like this one though. If you did, like always, like, comment, subscribe. I know it's like a redundant thing, but everything helps. Everything pushes the algorithm. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up and then get to do a little more fishing and heading on out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed this one at Lake Alamo, Arizona. First time here, by the way, but awesome lake. Awesome lake. Hi y'all. Both rods in the water, paddling into the wind, waves coming into me. Got about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles. Let's get it.